On Friday, I was about to go get dinner for my kids when Donald Trump Jr. attacked me in his speech at CPAC. Something about me looking like a gender-neutral potato head. On Friday, I was about to go get dinner for my kids.
And we are live. What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy, D-Day Cobra, live, humbled to come to you today to accept my award for being the sexiest man alive, according to Twitter activist. I didn't ask for this. I never claimed that I was, but I humbly accept this honor. It has been something I've worked for my entire life. I've seen the Brad Pitts of the world and the George Clooney's of the world and the Dwayne Rock Johnson, whatever his fucking name is, all of these handsome men. And I've just sat there and I've wondered, how can I get to this point? How can I get to the point where I am the sexiest man alive? Well, thankfully, Twitter activists have finally given me everything I have worked for in my entire life. And I just got to give them some. I stream with my heroes. Thank you, Adam, for giving me all the respect I deserve. Unlike Frost, I am here to be easy on the eyes for you. That is my job. I am here to be objectified by all of you. But in all reality, how's everybody doing today? I mean, I wasn't even going to talk about that. I already had a plan to stream. And when all this happened, I just, well, why don't I just take full advantage of this? Why don't I take full advantage? So that's exactly what I've done. We do have someone that is easy on the eyes for all of you without the hyperbole, and that would be Krista Nova. She's backstage. Do you want to hop in and say hello, Krista?
Hello.
There we go. We go. So no hyperbole there. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? How is everybody in chat? I see everybody.
Good.
Hello.
Yeah,
I can stay here if you want. It's totally fine.
Chat, do you want her to stay? I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to that question.
Mute.
So here's what they want. I can go ahead and tell you. Hang on. Let's see. Nope, not that. Not that. God damn it. That's what they want right there. But all right, so we're here. We got a little bit to talk about. I've only got 90 minutes because am I going live with Carrie, or is it a pre-recorded thing, Krista?
I believe it's a live event. Let me double check.
Okay, so yeah, I am going to be talking with Carrie Smith over on her channel. Looking forward to that. But we got a few things to talk about. I wanted to show this. Okay, I wanted to show this really quick. I'm going to share my screen. Look at this. And this just puts it into perspective right here. Occupy Democrats, they sent this tweet out basically saying, "Dear Ian, Hurricane Ian, you had one job." And they're essentially hoping and praying that it would destroy Mar-a-Lago, Donald Trump's residence. And they deleted it. Of course they deleted it, but it just kind of gives you some insight into the type of freaks that we're dealing with. These people are sick and twisted. As someone that lives in the state of Florida, hurricanes are nothing to mess with, everybody knows the severity of it. It's just ridiculous. If you look at some of the videos that Ryan put out about the hurricane thing, just trying to be entertaining to the audience, he obviously, put the full context of how he's, wishing positivity for everybody involved. But the quote tweets on it, all these weirdos on Twitter were wishing him death. They were wishing him death. They were like, "I hope it destroys your house. I hope it kills you." Like, go to look at the quote tweets on his videos. That's what they're psychopaths. These are the people that are saying like, we're the tolerant crowd. We're the tolerant crowd. No, you're not. They're disgusting. So, and that's not the only thing. I mean, Occupy Democrats, there's another one I believe that they had. I wanted to show everybody if I can find it. I think Benny Johnson tweeted something out. And yeah, right here. So the congresswoman that passed away that Joe Biden was asking for, because Joe Biden doesn't know where he's at, they sent this tweet out. And they're basically making light of the fact that she wasn't there because she died in a car accident in August. I believe it was August. And they deleted this one, of course, too. Radical right-winger, skips the forum. On hunger initiative. She was also unable to be reached for comment about her act of defiance. This woman is dead. She's dead. She died in a car accident. That's disgusting. This is the party of tolerance, though. It's sick. It's unbelievable. But hey, you know, we're the toxic ones, everybody. Apparently, we're the toxic ones. We're the toxic ones, according to these weirdos. The other thing we're going to talk about is, here we go right here. August. Thank you, Christopher. It was in August. So the other thing here is right here. And I know everybody's probably seen this already, but holy crap, man. You can't make this stuff up. Like you can't. Have you seen this, Krista?
I've seen this on Twitter. I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
He looks so confused.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Where is he going? Like he's just walking.
This is so bad.
And
this
you know,
is so bad.
They can't touch him, right? Because he's the president. You can't.
Yeah,
really...
like you're literally putting people in, like you're putting these people at their desk in a security situation because like they don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. This is crazy. One more time. Just look at this.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Look at this guy right here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
This guy right here, the bald-headed guy. Watch him snap his neck real quick. Watch this. Watch this. He's like, what is going on?
I didn't even catch that. Oh my goodness. Yes. He's like, oh no, where's it going?
Yeah.
No.
Look how big his eyes got.
Someone just has to like zoom in, like make a video, edit this, just zoom in, like what?
One more time. Oh.
No.
Wow, man. It's as much as it's funny, it's terrifying at the same time. It's truly terrifying because this man is the leader of the free world. Now, I obviously have a lot of thoughts as to the fact that I don't think he's actually pulling the strings, but that's neither here nor there. This is the guy this is insane. This is insanity beyond belief. Let's see. Chris Varcella says, Biden and Krista share the whole I'm so confused. Well, she does. She's very good at that. She's very good at that.
Maybe I should run America.
GG Gamer says, hello, Krista and Jeremy. Hello. And I saw Golden Nugget says, it seems that Ron DeSantis has started a domino effect in exposing the left, and that is to point out their hypocrisy. 100%. 100%. And that's something that I've spent a lot of time doing too. DeSantis is just doing it on another level. Miss Anthropic One, what's up? I know you did an interview with Salty a while back, and we just had Salty on Tuesday night's main event. So that's good to see you here. So how you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing well out there. Obviously, you know, a lot of people in the state of Florida are dealing with, you know, everything with the hurricane. I didn't get anything from the hurricane. Just a little bit of wind on the outer bands, but no rain or nothing like that. But it was a really tough storm for a lot of people, especially on the coast. So I'm hoping everybody's okay from that. But the problem here is, and there's another thing I'm going to show everybody really quick, is this is what drives me crazy about all of this. Let me, speaking of Salty, we're going to be reading some of the super chats from Tuesday night's main event.
Yep, haven't pulled up.
But it was, I'm trying to find it. It was a tweet that Salty made. Yeah. And, you know, we recently just got the news that right here, we recently got the news that Biden basically didn't want to, he called every other government person in the state of Florida but Ron DeSantis in preparation for the hurricane. And essentially that happened because Ron DeSantis is viewed as a political rival. And so any type of way to make Ron DeSantis look good will be very hurtful for them in 2024. And so that's been going on. And then we got this report that, again, the White House announces $1.1 billion weapons package to Ukraine. So Biden, and that's the me right there. I mean, and right here, Joe Biden won't work with DeSantis as a Category 4 hurricane slams into Florida, but has plenty of time to send another $12 billion to Ukraine. And it's so insane that that he can't even now. I think he eventually did call Ron DeSantis because there was a lot of pressure and a lot of criticism for him not having any communication whatsoever with Ron DeSantis. But yeah, it's disgusting. But that's kind of where we are. A lot of bullshit and nonsense going on in this crazy, crazy world we are living in. I see people are rolling in. Again, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I'll be live for about an hour, and then I'm going to be live with Carrie Smith, and we're going to be talking about everything going on. We're going to talk about the culture, the world, and she's probably going to bring up how she beat me at Mario Kart twice, whatever. That's where I'll probably go rage mode on her if she brings that up. Yeah, it is. Again, so if you don't know this channel, it's a channel I haven't posted to in a lot, but I will start making more content over here. But this is my personal channel. So whereas on Geeks and Gamers, I'll talk politics over there if it's intertwined directly with the entertainment world, but I try not to just talk straight up politics over there. Over here, we talk about whatever. We talk about whatever. But I try to at least respect the kind of overarching guidelines that I've kind of created for Geeks and Gamers, and that is that there's no point in me going on to Geeks and Gamers and talking direct politics unless those direct politics have something to do with the world of entertainment, whether that be video games, movies, comics, or something like that, or a celebrity running their mouth about it. But I'm not going to get into like policy and things like that. That's just not what I do over there. But over here, fair game. So 8-Bit Axel has gifted 5 D-Day Cobra memberships. I keep forgetting I have the gifted memberships over here. I keep forgetting all about that. So because we don't have them on Geeks and Gamers. So thank you, 8-Bit Axel. Appreciate that. The Matrix and Road Show. Communist China is pulling the strings. 10% for the big guy, but no mean tweets, right? 100%. No mean tweets. Juan says, dude, mad props for having Salty on. That was awesome. Yes. And Salty had a great time. Salty really did. And I've been talking to Salty for a while about that. I talk to a lot of people on YouTube. I don't necessarily publicize it all the time just because I'm not looking for, brownie points or whatever. But yeah, Salty and Mrs. Salty are cool as hell. And I do anything I can to help them out. Vice versa. They'll help me out. Like Stephanie, for instance, they were asking me if there was anyone I could recommend, and I told them My Nerdy Home, Stephanie. She's fantastic, and she's gone over there and she's just been amazing for them. And she's still obviously part of Geeks and Gamers too. Same thing with like X-Ray Girl. I put X-Ray Girl over with Nerdrotic, and she's been fantastic. She's still part of Geeks and Gamers. Krista's here doing her thing. Ryan's still offending everyone. You guys know. And Jay's channel's dying. So
yeah. Or Jay.
You can do about that. Misanthropic 1, yo, Jeremy, you're a racist because you won't objectify me. The salt must flow. Love you and be safe down there in Florida. Thank you so much, Misanthropic 1. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, bro. Let's see. Where's the swing? The swing? What do you mean?
The swing.
Or we could do the swig.
Oh, the swig, maybe?
Swig of water for the working man?
What kind of cup is that? Is that like a...
That's from Nukes. Nukes is a fantastic restaurant. They have sandwiches, pizza, salads. It's kind of like Panera. Have you ever been to Panera Bread? You ever been to Panera? You never been to Panera either?
No, I'm Canadian.
Nukes is really good. Nukes is really good. All right. I eat the turkey sandwich there or the pizza.
I can't relate.
Kind of cup. I can't believe you've never been to Panera.
I guess I got to go to it next month.
Paul Taylor says not a chain in Canada, Jeremy.
There you go.
Yes. I mean, I can't believe she's never been to Panera. That's just crazy. Let's see. Jeff Atkins says, is the Vegas meetup at the same time every year? Not the same time every year. But I mean, that's the thing Gary typically sets up. We do have the Orlando meetup next month. Is it not next month? No, we're not out of September yet. Or is it? Yeah, next month, right? So yeah, about a month from now. So October 30th, we're having the Orlando meetup, Nerdrotic Geeks and Gamers, Friday Night Tights. We're expecting a lot of people. Meetup number 2 is already RSVP'd out, and meetup number 1 is on the way there. So if you're still looking to, RSVP for that. Also, after the event, we're working on doing another meetup over at Universal Studios City Walk. I don't have that confirmed yet. Jay is looking into that, but people are traveling. People are, making time out of their busy schedules and lives to come down there and see us. The least we can do is try to make ourselves as available as possible during that day. So it's going to be awesome. If this goes over well, and it's already kind of proving that, at least from a number standpoint, it's going over really well, it opens the door for a bigger idea that I have. But this is kind of laying the foundation of that first. And then I've got some really good people that I've connected with to kind of help execute the next step of this. But we'll see. First and foremost, you gotta crawl, or you gotta crawl before you walk before you run, yada yada yada. So we're just gonna crawl. We're just gonna make sure we can get this one knocked out, make sure it runs smoothly, make sure everybody has a good time. If it goes over well, then we'll talk about doing things on a different level. So I'm really looking forward to it. If there's a $3 Streamlabs from yesterday, don't worry about it. Horse racing stuff. I'll see you around. Zenny Biscuit, always on the horse racing stuff. I love it. Thank you, Zenny Biscuit. Hail the Lord says, I get a lot of shit for being a big fan of Geeks and Gamers and Jeremy. They say Jeremy isn't going to fuck you. I just say he took me out for dinner for nothing. Hail the Lord is always defending me, Geeks and Gamers, all the time over on social media. I appreciate that. Hail the Lord. Appreciate you and all your support. These people are crazy. So this originated from an article on geeksandgamers.com. That this whole thing about, all right, so right here, I'll share my screen right here. Okay, so this is an article written by not Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy doesn't write every article. Jeremy doesn't make every tweet. And Jeremy doesn't make every video for all 10 YouTube channels that we have. We have a lot of people working, behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. But this is an article by Blabbering Collector. Blabs wrote this. Clearly the most intimidating human being on the planet. She also runs the Twitter account. So she reported on this story from the Stranger Things actor, basically saying that he doesn't have as many followers as his white, counterparts because he's black, and that people didn't stand in his line because he's black, which you can't prove that. That's the most nonsensical thing ever. But if you look at the replies, a lot of people are just like going off on me, saying I don't like black people. Bro literally shared his own article like it's supposed to prove something. What is that? What are you talking about? The person that deleted their tweet was this one right here. So this is the tweet that was deleted. I responded and I just said, my haters are calling me sexiest now. I love social justice. And right there's the tweet. Can you go one day without being racist or sexiest, Jeremy? Genuine question. So of course I ran with this, because of course I would. And it's just been fun ever since. So again, as soon as I responded to it with the quote tweet, they deleted it. And now we're having fun with it. There's Jay, who caught the delete right there. And wow. Again, racist or sexiest. It's so funny, dude. Social justice in a nutshell right there. That is social justice right there. One letter can either mean you're calling someone a horrible person who hates women, or the most attractive man on the planet.
That's so good. Actually, speaking of which, so on the Streamlabs side, I'm Catalyst for $5. Thank you, says Cobra. La 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 la. Swig of water for the working man, but sexiest. We all know that's a battle between Az and Jay. And also Jacob for $50 on the Streamlabs. Thank you.
Holy
says,
shit.
Just when you thought Drunk 3PO couldn't be more pressed, Jeremy robs him of the title of sexiest man alive. Hashtag I stand with Jay. Well, I just want to say that
I am the sexiest man alive.
Oh no. Krista, can you read this in that voice? Not that voice, the other one.
This tweet?
Yeah, the other voice stuff.
Which other voice?
You know which one.
Oh, yeah.
Can you go one day without being racist or sexiest, Jeremy? Genuine question.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the most perfect thing I've ever heard. Holy shit. Woo. Oh man, that's the content you're looking for right there. Now
There you go.
that was funny right there.
Yeah.
Chat going crazy. Cam Man said that's the worst voice ever.
It is the worst voice ever.
Oh man. Let's see. Tokyo Trekker. Here's about $5 for the hurricane fund if you got one, or pocket change towards pizza delivery. Hope you're safe. Fuck Joe Biden. That's all I got. That's all you need. That's all you need. Can't believe this meetup is just a month. See you soon. CJ, I can't wait. We met CJ at Anime Matsuri. So yeah, that's great. Brandon, the anime guy. First super chat. Western woke is dead. Long live anime. Sony is killing the PlayStation brand. Japan is shunning them in favor of PC. You are a PC gamer for life. And Nintendo. Hell, even the Xbox is growing. Be safe. Yeah, I mean, anime is crushing it. You know, we have an anime channel here, Weebs and Waifus. You know, Ivan's doing a fantastic job over there. That channel's growing. We're up to like 4,000 subscribers now, I think. Really, really happy to see that. And that is something that is definitely, I mean, Krista, you cover anime, you follow anime, you're into it. I mean, anime just is putting out great storytelling. It really is. And that's all people that's all people are looking for, is just great storytelling. Not a complicated process at all. And I find myself enjoying it. I've watched quite a bit of anime for me. I mean, obviously someone that never really watched it, but everything I've watched, I've generally enjoyed, and a lot of it's normie stuff, whatever. You know, the Death Note, your Attack on Titan, Promise Neverland, shit like that. But you know, I like it. I dig it. It's really, really good. And yeah, as far as the gaming side, I mean, we're covering a lot of gaming stuff over on Geeks and Gamers Play, and yeah, they're getting their claws into gaming as well. But Nintendo continues to, in my opinion, set the standard for that. They kind of stay out of the nonsense for the most part. No, Nintendo's not perfect, but Jeremy watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I did watch the first episode. I need to go back to it, but I loved the first episode of Cyberpunk Edge Runners. And in fact, Cyberpunk Edge Runners is so good, it has revived Cyberpunk 2077. Like, there's like 100,000 people playing that game last I checked, because of Edge Runners. Like, the game was dead, and now here it is based on that. So you can revive stuff if you do it the right way. Jeremy writes the Tebow and Christian Bale articles. Oh man, let's see. All right, Zenny Biscuit. I do have your $3 Streamlabs. Derby winner Rich Strike takes an older horses Saturday in Lucas Classic, including Hot Rod Charlie. Chuck was in last year's Derby and is a decent horse. Would pick him over Richie. I love Zenny Biscuit's passion for horse racing. It's so awesome. I really do appreciate that, Zenny Biscuit. All right, so yeah, what we're here to do today, like I said, I am going to be going live with Carrie. It's either live or pre-recorded. Did you confirm which one it was? Live?
It's
okay.
live, yeah.
I'm going live with Carrie Smith in about an hour over on her channel. Mods, if you can get a link to that, Chris, if you can get that, the link to the actual live stream, so we can, have everyone go over there, like the video, subscribe to her channel, and tune in for that. I'd love to see all of you over there. Looking forward to that. Let me see what's going on. Why did this resize on me? So I can't see any of the super chats, Krista.
Okay, so if you go to
it's like this. Oh, never mind. I had to refresh. We're good now. We're good. Okay. We're good. SG says, for $10, just want to shout out a little guy, if possible. Technically Mexican is similar content to Geeks and Gamers and has been blasting Rings of Power. Technically Mexican. All right, I'll have to check that out. Technically Mexican. Will do. We'll check that out. Jose says, I remember a while back the quartering brought up that Disney not once but twice tried to copy Dia de Los Murdos. So yeah, F them and Latinx is ridiculous. Oh yeah, we talked about that, about Salon back in 2017, wrote an article about how Latinx and how you should refer to Latina people as Latinx, and now they're saying, they got a new article saying that it's not inclusive enough, so we have to stop saying it. Again, social justice, they just invent shit to be offended over. That's it. That's all
I
they
just
do.
want to be referred to as Italian X now.
Italian X.
Yeah, like I
Is that
think
what
I'm
you're
gonna roll
do?
with that. I'm
You're gonna roll
Italian
with
because
that
I
one?
am Italian. So yes, I'm gonna refer to myself now as Italian X.
How,
Slip it in.
how about American History X? You have no idea what it is. American History X is one of the greatest movies ever made. So, yeah, and it's brutal. It wouldn't exist today. Even though it has a full circle story that kind of teaches you how, like, being angry and letting things consume you. It's got a great message in the end, but these freaks would not, like, just because it focuses in on certain stuff that nowadays is not tolerable unless you're talking about Donald Trump, they would lose their minds. American History X is a brutal film, hard to watch in certain scenes, but an absolute masterpiece of storytelling, and it comes full circle. So Evan Griffin, Ryan Kennel, I won't do a big, let's see, hang on. At Ryan Kennel, I won't do a big soup for this. I hope you are in high ground and prepared. When Michael came through, it really messed up my area. Hashtag 850 strong. Yeah, Michael was a really bad hurricane, and the landfall for Ian and Michael were almost exact. Now, their path after they made landfall was slightly different, but kind of crazy. Are you guys okay with me going live every Thursday, even if it's not a super chat square up, just to talk with all of you and catch up? I think it's something I need to start doing on this channel. We need to get this channel back going. I've heard from a lot of you. I've heard from a lot of you saying, hey, please continue to focus on this channel, Jeremy. We love Geeks and Gamers. We love what you're doing, but we want this channel to thrive, and I want that too. I love this channel. I love all of you. A lot of yeses. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I do. I need, and Chrissy, you got to keep me on that. Got to keep me on point for that. Brandon Anderson, have y'all seen Netflix Dahmer controversy? The LGBT people are up in arms because Netflix tagged the show as LGBT whatever. They are mad because it portrays them in a negative light. I have not seen it yet. I've heard it was okay, but again, it's the same. Like, let me find the meme right here, and I'll show you again. This is the most accurate description of social justice you will ever see. And it's this right here. So every social justice weirdo that demands representation, inclusion, all that bullshit that they ask for, this is the breakdown right here. That's a social justice weirdo. Mm-hmm. That's racist. Why is the black guy the villain? Then you switch it. That's racist. Why does the black guy have to get shot? Then you switch to both black people. Well, that's racist. Why is it only black people killing each other? Then you take the black people out of it, because you're like, well, you can't be happy if the black people are in it, so just take them out of it. Well, that's racist. Why are there no black people in the movie? That is the most perfect description of a social justice warrior right there. They're never fucking happy. They're never fucking satisfied. They're never going to be satisfied. Never will they ever be satisfied. Oh, man. It's so funny. It's so funny to watch them, squirm. So, yes, so this Dahmer controversy with the LGBT people out there, and make no mistake about it. I mean, I heard, like, Nick Ricada made such a good comment the other day. He was live and Ryan was with him. And Nick was like, most gay people I know aren't gay. They're just normal. I knew what he meant by that. He's like, they're not gay. They're just normal. and then a lot of people in chat had no idea what he meant by that. I'm like, I totally know what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because when we were growing up, the term gay really it didn't mean homosexual. You know what I mean? It meant, like, dumb or lame or cheesy. You know what I mean? And Most gay people are just normal people. We have gay people on our team. Ryan Kennel's one of them. No, I'm kidding. But we do. We have gay people on the team, and they're cool as fuck. And it doesn't matter. You know, I don't care who they sleep with. They don't care. Like, it's just, okay, you're gay. Great. Go on about your life. But it's the activists. It's these fake activists that hijack everything, that ruin it for everyone else. That's ultimately what this problem is. So, but shout out to Nick Ricada, who doesn't have a Twitter account. I kind of envy him at this point. Where are we at? Brandon Anderson, the gay community tweeted so hard that Netflix took off the tag. It seems that representation is only okay if it fits the narrative that gay people are infallible human beings. Yeah, 100%. I mean, look at Ripa right now. Like, look at what Ripa's going through right now. Ripa just launched the Ripaverse. He's shipping product. People are loving the product. Guess what they're big mad about now? Can you guess what they're big mad about now? I'll show you what they're big mad about right now. Let me show you this one right here. This is fantastic. The crowd that wants representation and more black voices and all of that, okay? They are mad because Ripa gave his wife an advertisement for her jewelry. That's why they're mad. It's insanity. I'm trying to find it. Ripa's probably been tweeting a lot, though, so it may be hard to find. Yeah, right here. Here it is. So the representation, diversity, women's voices matter, black voices matter. They're mad because Eric July has successfully launched a comic book universe, something they said would not happen. And their biggest gripe right now is that his wife has the only ad in the comic, and that upsets them. Holy shit, man. These people are insane. They are crazy. And again, it's why you never worry about them. You laugh at them. You make money off of them. You don't listen to them, though. You don't try to have a conversation. You don't try to do anything but move forward. They'll call you racist. They'll call you sexist. They'll call you all of these names, and that's fine. Let them call you that. Because at the end of the day, we're moving forward. We know what our focus is, and these lunatics on Twitter have no impact on anything. None whatsoever. Holy crap. If you're just joining us, we were talking about this guy right here. Just want to play it one more time for our audience because we've got a lot of people that have joined us. We were talking about this earlier. One of the most pathetic things you'll see. This is the 46th president of the United States of America, the man that received 81 million votes, more votes than any presidential candidate in the history of our country, the most popular president of all time, the man that was getting ratioed so bad on YouTube that they turned off the fucking dislike button, but the most popular president of all time. And this is him after his emergency FEMA announcement due to Hurricane Ian. This is Mr. 81 million.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President.
So someone did a meme that I got to show everybody. Hang on.
I love how he just walks off immediately, you know, like doesn't even just stop to wave at the camera, like, and then he's like, I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go say, you know, he just goes away.
This is the best one right here. Okay. Now again, yesterday, he was asking for Jackie, and Jackie has passed away in August. Okay. So someone made this meme right here. Listen, so after he walks away, listen to the sound bite that they put in there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie?
Oh no.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was.
Now that is good right there. That is good. It's sad, but it's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's been a lot of clips of him recently, like just throughout, like
It's
this
been
entire
really
time of
bad.
him running. Like, gosh, yeah. Especially that one of him just falling off the bike. I mean, that's just the cherry on the cake, really. I can't believe the stuff this guy has been through so far. It's just insanity.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, look at the right to bear it memes is awesome. By the way, I guess this is we have now again breaking news, everyone. Breaking news. The Obamas have made their way to Florida. They're there to help. So it's very brave of them. The Obamas have now made it to Florida, and they are helping.
Oh my
with
gosh. Have you seen like the memes where like people were adding like dolphins in the water and like beluga whales and all that? This is wow, this is a next level meme. Why does it have to be in front of a gas station?
Oh gosh, that's fantastic right there.
10
Holy
out of 10
crap.
meme.
Yeah, I mean, right to bear memes is great. So I'm looking at a lot of stuff right now from the right to bear memes.
We
It's
got over
really
1,000
good to-
people up in here. Please smash that like button. Thank you so
What's
much.
going on? I appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah.
Again, if you're tuning in, we're gonna be live for another 50 minutes, and then I'm gonna go live with Carrie Smith over on her channel for Deprogrammed.
Yep.
Can't wait. It's gonna be an honor to be over there on her channel. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be really, really fun. Brian Jones, greetings all. Listening in the past. Surprised no one's brought up that one. Oh, yeah, I got that one. I got that one last time, the Brian Jones one, the $10 one. I got that one, Krista. Let's see. Today, Biden, or let's see. OSU Poke says, today Biden said to get vaccinated for the hurricanes. I don't know if he said that, like, I think that's an old clip that was kind of recirculating because of the hurricane. I think it's something he said last year, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, it's a nonsensical statement. But I do think that that was something that was kind of recirculated, if I'm not mistaken. WD40 says the Salty Army will have a Mario Kart victory. Dude, if I could get Salty to play Mario Kart, are you kidding me? That'd be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
Alice McCarthy. Jeremy is a tornadoist, confirmed. Super Bass, the president crapped himself in the Vatican. The sea. Well, the sea is always right. If Rings of Power has taught us anything, is that the sea is always right. So if that's what the sea said, then the sea is always right. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. The left says not enough representation on Geeks and Gamers. Geeks and Gamers has representation. Left, they're not the right, or they're not the top. He probably said the right representation. The right representation. Yeah, like that's the whole thing. That's the whole point. It's all projection. They don't actually believe what they're saying, which we've said this time and time again. Speaking of that, have you guys heard about the newest Nintendo game coming out? Has anybody heard about this new Pokemon
This is another
game?
meme.
Has anybody heard about the new Pokemon game? There's a new Pokemon game.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
God, it's never not cringe. Oh.
Well, speaking of Nintendo games, yeah, similar to Pokemon Go on your phone, they're coming out with Pikmin Go. So anytime now, I expect Biden to just come out and be like, Pikmin go to the polls. Just so.
But well, Biden has statements on it. Biden has statements on the new Pikmin game.
Does he?
Yeah, I got it right.
It was
here.
all about, well, you know, gay bathhouses and everybody. It's all about round the clock sex. It's all, come on, man.
Gosh.
Oh man, it's a clown world we are living in. It really, really is. Holy crap. Super Mastermind. What's up? Thank you. Play real go-karts. Be bold. You will need to go 40 miles an hour, 1 inch above ground. We have go-kart tracks in New Jersey. All right, so funny story. funny story. I'm a big, like, I used to, so I own a 300ZX. It's a 1991 twin turbo. I've owned 3 Camaros, 2 Mustangs. I used to do street racing back in the day when thought I was cool back in the day when I was like my early 20s. Had a suspended license quite a few times for all the tickets I got, but also loved racing go-karts. And I haven't done it in a long time, but I would love to go to one of these like these Mario Andretti indoor go-kart tracks that they have. I would love to do it. I think we need to set that up as a team because I love that type of stuff. So with what we're trying to do down in Orlando with like the Geeks and Gamers house, I've actually wanted to get like if we do get the Geeks and Gamers content house, if we get something like that going, I wanted to do have a go-kart track built on the property, and we could live stream it. We could do all kind of shit. So Blab says, OMG, let's do that in Florida. I think we can. Like, we're going to be painting the town. Orlando's going to be our place for the last week in October. We're going to be all over Orlando. Team G&G is going to be there. We're going to be all over the place. We're going to be at the theme parks. It's going to be so much fun. So I can't wait. Cannot wait. Where are we at? Did you see Sam the Candyman Hyde call out Hassan Piker? He wants them in a video game once and for all. Great time to be alive. I did not see that, but I'll have to look into that. There's so much internet drama going on right now. I'm behind on some of it because right now I'm trying to keep up with football. I'm trying to keep up with politics. I'm trying to keep up with video games. I'm trying to keep up with all these damn TV shows that are out. I'm trying to keep up with Geeks and Gamers. I'm trying to play video games. It's a lot. Larry, thank you for the super sticker. There's so much going on. It's almost hard to kind of keep up with all of it, to be honest with you. Dominic, how do you give subs here and not? How do you have gift subs here and not Geeks and Gamers? You only stream here once or twice every 3 months. Get her done. Unlike Fortnite, we need you to succeed on this one, Jeremy. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that, buddy. Dominic has gifted so many subs or memberships over on Geeks and Gamers Play. It's unbelievable. But yeah, it is crazy that I have it here. I have it here on this channel, but I don't have it on Geeks and Gamers. Ben 10, what's up, Ben 10? Thank you for becoming a member. And Jacob, $50. Thank you, Jacob. There's only one thing to play when we get a $50 super chat like that.
Oh man, it was absolutely amazing.
Krista being force-fed Joe Biden memes by Jeremy. She's officially a degenerate. One of us. Here's Krista's I actually have Krista's live reaction to all of this Joe Biden stuff.
I was not ready for that. What just happened? That was from my Elden Ring gameplay. If you guys know Elden Ring, you know that there's a lot that goes on. There's a lot of jump scares and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is. It's crazy though. Yeah, like so the gifted subs or gifted memberships right now, in large part because of Dominic, but right now the Geeks and Gamers Play channel has more memberships than the main Geeks and Gamers channel. Now, the main Geeks and Gamers channel has almost 350,000 subs, whereas Play has like 17,000. Again, very happy with both of those numbers. And subscribers don't matter as much as people think. Like, it matters in terms of like you want to get more subscribers, but the views are all algorithm based, generally speaking. But yeah, so it is kind of crazy, but the fact that we have them over here is good, and we need to build up this channel and keep it going. And I've said, if you really want to support, and this doesn't apply to me specifically or Geeks and Gamers or anything like that, it's just if you like a channel and you like that creator, I think memberships are a huge way to show YouTube that they should, they should stick with that channel and not affect it. And I have to imagine if YouTube looks at a channel and says, oh, this channel, there's, I don't know if something goes wrong with it or maybe the bots pick it up or something. If they see that the channel has like 1,000 members, they're not going to get rid of that channel. You know what I mean? I firmly believe that. They're going to look at that and go, why would we get rid of a channel that has 1,000 paid subscribers or paid members or whatever? So support your favorite creator the best way you can. Obviously, not everybody can do that, and I totally understand that. And again, I have never asked for a super chat, sarcastically have, but in reality, I just appreciate people being here and tuning in, whether you're in the comments, whether you're lurking, whether you don't even interact at all, but you just enjoy what we're doing. That's all I've ever asked for, and that's all I ever will truly ask for. I mean, look, I mean, we've got the social justice weirdo today. Like here, like this right here. Okay. I will fully accept you. I'll give Drunk 3PO the credit right there. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. I don't care. If you want to objectify me, if you think I am the sexiest man on the internet, I accept you and your support. I thank you so much. It doesn't matter what you believe. The fact is you've decided I am the sexiest man alive, and I accept that. I am here to be easy on the eyes for all of you. So there you go. What a bad mistake. Like, you know how mad this person was? They're like, fuck. Because we all get mad. We all get mad when we make that spelling error. We're like, shit.
Yes.
Can you imagine how
That's like one of the worst, because they were trying to diss you or whatever, but they called you sexy. They must have been so mad. And the fact that it was screenshotted too, retweeted, like, what is that, 38 times? Embarrassing. CEO of energy drinks, more like CEO of just bad spelling error.
Yeah. I saw Blabs. Let's see, because I woke up and I saw this message from Blabs. Where did it go? The chat's moving too fast for me. Right here. Yeah. Wow. I even sent you this photo and I misread it. Yeah, she did. So I got, when I saw my message this morning, I was like, Blabs was like, I am so sorry. They're like, this has nothing to do with you, and they're all calling you all these horrible names. I'm like, it's all good, Blabs. So Blabs, honestly, like, by the way, 25, thank you. In the immortal words of Legolas, you have my bow. That is one of the most iconic moments in movie history. That moment where they all, kneel to Frodo. It's such a great moment, man. I wish we had moments like that. But yeah, Blabs is fantastic. She's always dealing with all these weirdos on Twitter. And I don't tweet from the Geeks and Gamers account unless I'm retweeting something. I don't tweet from it. I just don't. We have far more intelligent people to do that. But it's so funny because usually it's a lady, a female, that is tweeting Geeks and Gamer stuff. It historically has been. Stephanie B used to run the Twitter account for the longest. She did a fantastic job. And we've had many other people that have kind of moved into that role, but it's usually a woman. And these comments, and of course the inbox is open on Geeks and Gamers. So that inbox does nothing but just like trash me and Geeks and Gamers in every tweet that the Geeks and Gamers account makes, which usually are not very provocative or anything. They're just trashing. You hate women. Like, literally talking to a fucking woman that's running the account, you stupid idiot. But hey, that's just, what are you gonna do? Nico, yo, Jeremy,
Nico.
Hey, Noodles, what's up, Nico? Noodles. How you doing, brother? It's good to see Nico. Hadn't seen Nico in a while. I know he popped up in your stream the other day, I think.
Yeah, on Twitch. It was awesome. Always good to see Nico.
Always great seeing Nico, and always great seeing all of you as well. So yeah, I see Christopher. I can't not see Christopher now because he's got the Cobra logo with his green name. So I always see him with that. It's not going to show here, but he has the Cobra logo in the chat. So we do need to work on some of the perks for the memberships and stuff like that.
We'll think of something.
Yeah, we will. Okay, we gotta, let's see. Dr. Sunshine. Let's see. LOML ghosted me again. Extremely depressed right now. Thank you for going live so I can try to not think about her or how much this hurts. I need this. Hey, Tuesday night's main event is always live. Every Tuesday, no matter if it's a shortened episode or what, we're always going to be live. And And trust me, I've heard back from you because there was a couple of times where we missed a Tuesday night's main event due to traveling or something. I heard from everybody. They're like, holy shit, don't do that. You got to go live. Even if you do it from a car video or something, go live. And I was like, you got it. You got it. Brown Gaijin says Salty's not here. Jeremy's a grifter. Well, he was here, meaning for Tuesday night's main event. But I hope you guys enjoy that. A lot of people enjoyed it. Salty enjoyed being there. Let's see. Get those pitch meetings in, and name is Tuesday night is tight. Tuesday night is tight. Samurai Night, Tuesday Night Titans is tight. Robert G. Salty, the king of kings. Stay safe in Florida. Hail. Thank you. Marcus Henry. Krista spelled it how Jeremy said it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you told me. You were like, Titans. I was like, okay. And then I did it the other way, which was Titans. And then Salty came in, and it was none of those things. It was something different. It was all over the place, but it was fun.
Gerald Armstrong says, Ree! Charles Dahmer for 99 cents. Thank you. Gerald Armstrong, make sure the McMahons doesn't see the new title. They might sue. This one actually, though, so Tuesday night's main event was heavily inspired by Saturday night's main event, an old WWF Saturday night show. So that's why I called it Tuesday night's main event. Jose with another 5. Thank you. Cody's outdoor videos. YouTuber Jacksepticeye, $600,000 to BLM in 2020. Is that true? That doesn't surprise me. I'm not a fan of Jacksepticeye. And it's mainly just because I saw a lot of the stuff he would say, like when the election happened in 2020, he was just like, before the election night, I think the day of the election, he's like, good luck, America. And then when it was over, he's like, great job, America, when Biden was declared the winner. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I'm so tired of these big time YouTubers with millions of subs that don't know what the fuck's going on, yet they want to try to comment on stuff they know nothing about. Jacksepticeye, in my opinion, I've always enjoyed his content, but I've seen him pushing mask bullshit, and again, you can wear a mask. You could do whatever you want, but stop trying to make other people buy into your bullshit. I'm so tired of these fucking idiots. Just because you have a lot of subs doesn't mean shit. You don't know anything about American politics. You don't know anything about what you're fucking talking about. But because you have 20 million fucking kids following you that'll retweet all your stupid shit, you'll somehow go out there and say the dumbest stuff imaginable when you don't have the slightest clue what the fuck is going on. Donald Trump is the greatest president that I have ever seen in my lifetime, and it's not even close. And the fact that a coward like Jacksepticeye is too scared to admit that Donald Trump is a great president because he's too busy being a fucking coward to all of his children followers on Twitter because he wants to stay in good with Mama Susan, get fucked. There you go. That was a good $2 super chat.
I don't even think he's an American citizen, but yeah.
He's not. So he needs to shut the fuck up. You don't know what he's talking about. Null White. If you are going to say something is booty, you need to name the booty, such as Marvel Phase 4 is Melissa McCarthy booty. Silver Dude said $1.99. Thank you. Ross, I don't know what that is. Cast Arcane Salt. I don't know what that is. Mirthrendir. Nate Hoostman. Lofty Girl streams on Rumble. That's huge. If Rumble has content beyond politics, it really will be a YouTube killer. Let's talk about that for a minute. Mm-hmm. I do have a lot of faith in Rumble. And I've even had people say, like, why is he complimenting Rumble, but he doesn't really talk about Odyssey? Well, first of all, you're a fucking idiot if you think that, because number one, I've said straight up Odyssey has a far better UI than Rumble. I've said Rumble has a dog shit UI. I've heard people say he's getting paid by Rumble. I'm not getting paid by any fucking body. I just think that Rumble has a far better upside because they are hitting another level to kind of hit that level that they have to hit to compete with YouTube. But as far as just UI to UI, Odyssey, substantially better. I've told Rumble directly that Odyssey is just a better platform right now from a user standpoint. And anybody that says differently is just not paying attention. Odyssey is the better platform from a user standpoint, but Rumble is getting the reach. Rumble is getting these insane numbers right now. Salty streams to 30 or 40,000 people live on Rumble. That's insane. That's crazy. Show me somebody that's got 30 or 40,000 people watching them on Odyssey right now. I've never seen anything remotely close to that. So, but I like both of them, and I think they both have potential. But right now, Rumble is at that level where legitimate monetization opportunities are there for Rumble if they can continue to compete. But they've got a lot of work to do on the UI standpoint. A lot. Let's see. Red Rooster, it's the political and elitist class versus us. Thanks for the show. You are very, very welcome. Retro Meister, evening, Geeks and Gamers crew. Question for Jeremy and Kongman. What's your opinion on Splinter Cell reboot going woke and ruining another strong male character? I actually did a video on the Splinter Cell news. So if you want to go to Geeks and Gamers and get that, it was only like last week. So I made a video on it last week. And clearly, I mean, it's going to be a disaster. There's no way around that. Like, anybody that knows anything about the Splinter Cell franchise, if you think that updating it for modern audiences is going to work, it's going to be bad. Ruining Splinter Cell is going to be really, really bad. Lucas Garrett, YouTube and Twitter run the risk of joining MySpace and AOL if they don't get their stuff together, because we all know what goes before the fall. You're 100% right. Ross says, oh, I got that one again. Okay. Is that two of them? He said the same thing twice. Okay. Retro Meister, part 2. And do you think Netflix show will suffer the same fate as Resident Evil, considering Ubisoft is removing Tom Clancy's name from future projects? Yes. If you go back to what Netflix did with Resident Evil. Now, again, Resident Evil, one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time. Although I'm more into the first 4 games than the more recent games. Resident Evil 4 to me is one of the greatest games ever made. What they did to look, I hated the regular live action Resident Evil games before it was like woke nonsense. I just thought they were terrible from a Resident Evil standpoint. But looking back on it now after that Resident Evil Netflix series, even though I didn't watch it, just seeing the promotional material for it, they make the movies look like masterpieces. But I have no faith in anything, especially like, so I didn't know they actually were removing Tom Clancy's name from future projects. I wasn't even aware of that. So if that's the case, that's a massive red flag. If that's the case. Sixer Iverson, what up, Sixer Iverson? Sixer Iverson is always dropping timestamps, giving us love in the chat. I appreciate Sixer Iverson. Love Sixer Iverson. Y'all's take on California lifting restrictions on October 1st. I didn't know that that's what they were doing, but that doesn't surprise me because
I don't think that's California. That's Canada.
Canada. Oh,
yeah.
CA. My bad.
Yeah.
It's just the way it was typed.
Yeah,
okay.
That's fine. That happens. That gets mixed up often.
So Canada. Okay.
So they're lifting that October 1st, which personally as a Canadian, I'm really happy for. I'm going to be traveling in the month of October, so I don't need to wear a mask. I don't need to show proof of vaccination or whatever it is that they're doing or did. So I'm happy for that. Thank goodness, because we're always a step behind America. I just got to say that we're always a step behind. So I'm glad that that's settled.
That is good. I didn't even know that. So that's good. It's good for you. Cowboy One says the fact he hooked up with Alex Jones sold me. I don't know who specifically we're talking about. I don't know. Maybe Salty, because I had Salty on Friday Night Tights with Alex Jones, which was awesome. Jesus Davila, pumpkin emoji. Eric K. Gary should try some live streams. It may help him get over the top. Alex Lesher, good evening to you all. Good evening, Alex. Appreciate you being here. I met Alex at Star Wars Celebration. I believe it was Star Wars Celebration. It's in his profile picture. Arthur Brown, Ryan is the gay love child of Andrew Tate and Hatlor. That's why he's obsessed with homosexuals. $2 B, Sale, probably Hail. Hail Salty Army is Legion. So it's, you said Sale, but I think you meant Hail. Hail Salty Army is Legion. Eric K, I never found any of you. I was abducted. Help. Let's see. Scorpio Ninja, 10 go free ho less in me cool low. Happy Latinx month, everyone. I hope Ryan the Fourth Reich reads this. I'll have to let Ryan read that one next time. That would probably be very entertaining. Let me catch up with some of your stuff. We've got let's see. Let's see. The Sean23 says, "Hey, good evening. Seeing you, Jeremy, and so is Krista. By the way, I love you. I love the BG you guys have. Do you put old retro games in the BG? And Krista, what manga is that on your wall back there? What manga?
You mean this right here? That is Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball Z manga.
Because you're a big Dragon Ball fan.
I am.
Do you put old retro games in the BG? I don't know what he means by that. BG. What does BG stand for? Am I missing something there?
I don't know.
Good seeing you, Jeremy. So it's Krista. By the way, I love the BG and you guys have. Background? Is that what he means?
Possibly, yeah. Background.
A lot of times I've had some. Is that background? Okay. So yeah, I mean, a lot of I would say Chrono Cross qualifies as a retro game. Maybe not by Ryan standards, but certainly by damn Vast standards. But I typically so recently I've been putting I've had for Nintendo 64 on this TV for the longest. So that's why I was confused, because I mean I've had Nintendo 64 on there. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions of games you want me to put on the background, let me know. I'll change it up. The only reason Chrono Cross has stayed there is because so many people have they freak out every time they see it. They love seeing Chrono Cross back there. The opening of Chrono Cross is the greatest. It's the opening theme is legendary. The sequel itself, probably not the greatest sequel, because I mean Chrono Trigger, one of the greatest games ever made. Chrono Cross, it was different, but I love the cinematics of it, and I love the theme of it, and I love that opening for sure. So it's on YouTube. If you've never watched that opening right there, go watch it. The music is on point. But yeah, Chrono Trigger is a superior game. Castlevania Symphony of Night. I have that game. I could definitely get Castlevania Symphony of Night. It's even your profile picture. Hey, that's the best, in my opinion. It's the best. It's the best Castlevania ever. And yes, Titanfall 2, baby. Look, I don't want to jinx it. Titanfall 2's back. It works, okay? Titanfall 2 is working. I've been playing it online. I'm probably going to stream it at some point, but Titanfall 2 is back. Titanfall 2 is one of my favorite games ever made. I was heartbroken when hackers killed it, but you can go and play Titanfall right now. Now, it takes a little bit to get into matches. Now, I played on the PlayStation 5, so I don't know how it is on Xbox or on PC, but it's a little janky. It ain't perfect, but once you get in the match, it works. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about making a video for Geeks and Gamers, which probably will only get like 5,000 views, but I'll probably make a video just to see if I can at least tell people like it's back. Go play it. Let's get the player base back. Titanfall 2, I love it so much, man. It's such a great game. So I miss playing it on the reg. And right now I don't think you can link up with friends, though. It's still kind of clunky. So we'll see. Jeremy, Crash Team Racing versus Mario Kart 64. Shockingly enough, I would pick Crash Team Racing over Mario Kart 64, because 64 is my least favorite Mario Kart. That's my least one. That's my least favorite. So I would pick Crash Team Racing over that one. I know that probably shocked a lot of people. So let's see. Opinion on the recast rumor on Thunderbolt Ross, but they won't recast Black Panther. I haven't even heard any of the rumor. I haven't even heard anything about Black Panther, so I'd have to look into that before I could give you an educated answer on that. Bring Drywall Ben back for Titanfall. All right. Henry back to play. This is today, Krista. I'm reading this one. Hail to Krista 2. Simply sublime. Cheers. Thank you. Samurai Vader cringed into my own as after that cringe. That had to be the Hillary Clinton clip. I'm not sure, though. Bird up for 5. Biden, throw explosives at the hurricane. It worked in Sharknado. Come on, man. Let me see. Haas Bonadventure says, did you see the... Oh, yeah, I got that one. Larry, I got that one. MMA Crease King, what's going on, man? How you doing? Hey, Jeremy, the #1 black friend is here. Cobra Kai season 5 was amazing. Watch Mighty Ducks Game Changers. It's Cobra Kai on Ice. It's on Disney Plus. MMA Crease King, met him at Anime Matsuri. Great guy. And yes, I loved Cobra Kai season 5. I even did a big troll video calling it woke with a face palm just to trigger so many people. And 100,000 views later, they all fell for it. They all fell for it because they are stupid. These people are weirdos. But Cobra Kai season 5 is fantastic. And I highly recommend everybody to go check that out if you're interested. Watch the whole series. The whole series is great. It really is. I am seeking the way. People get attached to Marxist worldview because it excuses all of their negative behavior by claiming oppression, and they get to be the victim and oppressor. Well said. EHF says Biden being gone is a big threat than Putin. He'll be sitting in a meeting, say the wrong country, and now we're bombing Japan and aiming and arming Thailand. It's a huge problem. It really is. It's a really big problem. But hey, no mean tweets, right? No mean tweets. No mean tweets. That's all that matters. Henry back to play. Hail, Jeremy. Keep up the great work. Cheers. Thank you so much. Ken Lipson, Krista needs Baroness glasses. Then you can do a Cobra Commander and Baroness podcast. That's actually not a bad idea.
All I have are my blocked blue lights glasses.
There you go. Clifton 3D says, ask Az about chickens tomorrow on FNT. Have fun. Dominic, member for 3 months, says, reminder, Carrie Smith beat Jeremy. And again, reminder, I'll be on Carrie Smith's channel in a bit. Like, we're going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes. I think I've caught all of those. So let me see. What up, Jesus? Yeah, he says, hi, Krista, wear your glasses. And just talk about Brie, says Jesus. So you got to put the glasses on. Jesus is sending super chats for him. Sarah Usabon says, what does Bo Jiden is gone mean, D-Day Cobra? Bo Jiden is gone. I didn't type that, did I? Did I pipe Bo Jiden? No telling. I might have, knowing me. Let me see. Crap. Clicked the wrong thing. Move. Mike Songer says, I would completely switch to Rumble if they had a premium tier like YouTube so I can download them and listen to them when working. I told him point blank, I said, if you look at what YouTube has done, YouTube has nearly perfected the video viewing, app experience, and even on desktop. They just have. Now, at the same time, Twitch has done a lot of good things on the gaming side, especially with the chat. But YouTube needs to mimic some of that stuff from Twitch. Rumble has the best of both worlds. They can take both of those templates and merge them into one. They have all of the resources at this point. So I think they totally should jump on that. SPD girl, about people talking about politics they shouldn't. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry got backlash for pushing the Go register to vote in 2020, especially him, as they should have. Nobody gives a damn what those weirdos think. I don't keep up with that stuff a lot, but I have looked into it a little bit. Shan Dogs, hey brother, hope you, Krista, and your families are safe from Ian. Remember, save yourselves from the hurricane. Get vaccinated. Shout out from Oz. Thank you. I appreciate that. Samurai Vader, my birthday is on Saturday. You're all invited. Are we? I'm ready to go right now. We're invited to Samurai Vader's birthday party. You're muted. Oh, I got a question for you, Krista.
Oh, no.
Nightbreed says, Krista's opinion on Dragon Ball Superhero. I was torn.
Well, Ivan and I did a video on that, a 40-minute in-depth video on that on Weebs and Waifus. So if you're interested, you can go check that out. But overall, I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay. Overall, you liked it? It was pretty decent?
I liked it. It wasn't the best. I preferred the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie way better than that. But yeah, it was okay.
Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see here. Got that one. Got that one. Dave and his death beanie. I liked when Biden said to vaccinate for the hurricane variant. Can someone now? I know we said it, but can someone confirm to me if that I believe that was something that recirculated from last year, or did he say it again? I wouldn't be surprised if he said it again, but I think that was just the recirculated stuff since there was a hurricane hitting, but I don't know. Not this hurricane. Yeah, I thought it was last time. It was last year. Okay, that's what I thought. It still doesn't make it any better. I'm just saying that's what I was to my understanding. Let me see. Sir let's see. Sir Ubi-san, Marvel versus Capcom 2 or Smash 4? That's a damn tough question. Because I have never been the biggest fighting game fan, but I obviously respect Marvel versus Capcom. But if you're at like the only 2 fighting games I've ever really gotten into are Smash Bros and Soul Calibur. Because Soul Calibur was so great on the Dreamcast, and I loved Soul Calibur. I think most people are probably going to say Marvel versus Capcom 2. I might lean Marvel Capcom just because it is such a cool premise, and that is one of like, so a lot of people don't know that like when I created Geeks and Gamers, the first thing Geeks and Gamers ever was a gaming tournament. Like we did gaming tournaments, local gaming tournaments in Montgomery, Alabama. That's the initial creation of Geeks and Gamers. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was one of the games we had. We did a fighting tournament with I can't remember what Tekken it was, but Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was there. Smash Bros was there. Mortal Kombat. And the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was insane. And some of the players there were, God, they were so good. I couldn't comprehend it. It's a tough call, but honestly, if I had to play one or the other, I think right now I would pick Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because I haven't played it in so long. But I'd say Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is just a better game, probably. But I love me some Smash Bros. Quiet Robot, lovely outfit, Kika. Congrats on motherhood.
Thank you. For those of you who are confused and probably wondering what the heck, she's a mom. No. Yesterday, I birthed sea monkeys. I brought them to life. I bought a packet of sea monkeys. You know, the pack that you guys had as a kid, the whole kit. I got myself one. So now I am a mother to sea monkeys. I have something in life now.
Freaking Krista. Eric K. They keep me chained in front of the computer, giving me IV of Geek Grind so I can help mod. Help. Thank you, Eric K. Star Wars Mansplained. No pussy zone. Jolly Roger. I wonder how empowered feminists will feel when the queen gets devoured by a dragon. I haven't been watching it, but I probably will binge House of the Dragon when the season 1's over. Babo Yogi, thanks for not interrupting every sentence your guests and panel members make. Unlike other shows where everyone talks over each other, Tuesday night's main event 100%. Well, thank you. I think you know, when I'm hosting, I think I do a pretty good job of distributing the conversation around, but it is tough sometimes, man. I mean, it's tough. And I don't know if any other, I don't know what you're talking about specifically. Like if you're talking about F&T, well, that's just what we do. We just talk. We just run over each other. That's just what F&T does. So there's a reason we get 15,000 watching it. I think people like the train wreck that we have. It's Friday Night Tights is a beautiful disaster. It was never like none of us planned on that thing happening. We all love each other. We all get on there. We all have fun. We destroy the latest nonsense from Hollywood. And if it wasn't for F&T, I would have probably not even created Tuesday night's main event. So it's all part of the big picture. But that's the thing I constantly say, like, everybody's not going to love everything you're doing. But what I try to do is create enough stuff where at least you'll like something. That's all I try. That's all you can hope to say. You're not going to like everything. You're not going to like every person. Hopefully you'll find someone or something at Geeks and Gamers that you like. And I appreciate that. DM says, I'm not convinced that Star Wars Girl isn't in witness protection. Something going on? I don't know what that means. Old Man Rising. So glad to see Ryan continuing to mellow out. Yeah, right. Jay Hellstorm. Mike, DM Ryan, thanks to you and served. Gotta get Jericho Green on. I think Ryan's familiar with Jericho Green. We'll have to look into that. Ross says, someone pour water on Krista, please. I'm joking. God. Old Man Rising. Super Chat brought it up. Josh confirmed about 2 hours in. Oh, the thing about Ryan. I'll have to look into that. Alex Slusher. The hurricane will send Jeremy to the land of Oz. Paul Anderson. My Nerdy Home. Thank you for everything you do and representing those of us that suck at games. If there's one thing Steph is good at, it's sucking at video games because she's really bad, especially at Mario Kart. CJ says, miss most of the stream. I'll catch it on the replay. Hail, Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy, Ryan, Krista, Mike, Steph, good night. Thank you. John Yarbor says, it's Ryan Rackets. Let's see, Crackalackata and Citizen Lens are salty mods from way back. Fantastic Mr. Knox. Did She-Hulk twerk hard to cause the Category 3 in Florida hurricane in Florida? Stay safe out there. Marcus Henry. Steph looks like a Sims character. She's just there randomly moving and smiling. John for $2 again. Best update equals Ryan Hall or how y'all on YouTube. Ryan Hall, y'all on YouTube. Ryan Hall. Is that the comedian Ryan Hall? Fantastic Mr. Knops. What Ripa is doing should be inspiring to anyone in the comic industry, yet we get the salty lot moving the goalpost and showing their hand. If you're not inspired by what Eric July has done, then there's no hope for you in any way, shape, or form. It is truly, it is one of the most incredible things that I've seen. I'm honored to call that man a friend. And, you know, I've been friends with Ripa for a while. Me and Ripa got to know each other. What was it, like 2019? No, 2019, I think. You know, we met through, like I said, that's Anna introduced us and on her channel, and we talked a few times, but we didn't really do anything. And then I brought him on my channel for an interview, and then ultimately we kept talking about, hey, we need to do something together. And ultimately we finally decided to do Tuesday night's main event. And because we were trying to get stuff together, but his schedule was clashing with mine. And then I told him, you know, I was, hey man, whatever you need. And so it's been great, man. And watching him do what he's doing it's just an unbelievable, rise that he's, the thing he's accomplished, and his rise has been just amazing. And watching the people melt down while it's happening is even better. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, I'm going to run through a couple more, and then we're going to call it because I got to get on with Carrie. Let's see. Curtis D of Montana. Hello, Geeks and Gamers. Let's see. Hello, Geeks and Gamers are the best of humanity. Jay is. Maybe not the rest of us. Hoss Bonaventure. If Krista is still single, there is no God. Krista, is there no God? Haas Bonaventure. Who is worse, Jeremy, Frosty Collider crew, or Peter Soretta / film crew? God, can God forgive me for ever liking those cringy soy boy shows? I mean, I used to, back in the day, I liked Frosty, and I at least I was familiar with / film. They're both equally terrible. I'd say Peter Soretta's worse. So, and Drunk 3PO's in the chat. He has already confirmed that she is not allowed to date. So there we go. Thanks. There it is. There it is right there. Jay says she's not allowed to date. There you go, boys.
Thank you.
It's all over for you. Let's see. Gaki says, let's go, Brandon. And does Hurricane Ian have pronouns? Oh my God. The Twitter mob probably wants him to have pronouns too. Jesus, must every Tuesday night's main event be about social justice warriors and politics? It's not usually. I was more FNT. But it's like anything else. I made a positive video about Deadpool the other day. The Deadpool announcement, that got like 150,000 views. Now, the argument from people that don't like me say, Jeremy can only get views off negativity. No, there's just only negativity, generally speaking, coming out of Hollywood. And when there's positive stuff, we'll cover it. Like I had nothing negative to say about that Deadpool announcement, and we had a great response to it because people were excited. But yeah, it's mainly we are kind of the victim of the news cycle. That's kind of what's it. So whatever there's to talk about, we'll talk about it, and whatever the crowd wants to, because ultimately people have said, like, the way to listen to your audience is to look at the views you get on videos. That's your audience telling you what they want. I made a positive Cobra Kai video, got 13,000 views. I made a clickbait Cobra Kai video calling it woke, got 100,000 views. So, you know, it is what it is. The algorithm tells you what they want, and you have to listen to it. And that's to me, that's the audience talking to us. Lucha Doe, member 2 months. Thank you. Curtis D says, hello, Krista and Jeremy. Wanted to say thank you. And all of the geeks and gamers, you're the best. Tell everyone thank you for me. I am doing okay. Well, I appreciate that. Dominic, can you play Frostbitten just for the LOLs? I would if I wasn't pressed for time. Because I've got to end this in 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes and I got to bounce. So I would next time, or maybe we can do it for Fortnite. So tonight I'm going to be on with Carrie Smith in about 8 minutes. I'm going to be on live with her on her channel. And then after that, we're going to be live with our premium members playing Fortnite over on Geeks and Gamers Play. Always busy, always working, always just, you know, look, you guys make everything fun. You know what I mean? And you guys, if it wasn't fun to go live and talk with all of you, I wouldn't be doing it. You guys make this fun. I enjoy this. Nothing makes me happier than for everybody to just say, hey, can you stream more here? Because, you know, we want to see you be a little more, like, I'm a little more laid back on what I talk about here, whereas Geeks and Gamers, I feel like I have to stay within certain parameters because that's the parameters I feel we need to stay within. Here, it's kind of it's a free for all. So, let me see. Yeah, we've promoted Razor's novel series, and I have no problem if any of the mods have links to that, and they can go ahead and drop that right now as we end this. Also, drop links to Carrie's channel. We'll be live. There's an event. Is that it right there, Krista?
Yep, I just posted it.
So if you click that link, that's where we're going to be live. I appreciate all of you. This is going to be a normal thing on Thursdays that we do. I'll go live. I'll talk with all of you. We'll make fun of whatever, and I'll answer any of your questions as a general, you know, chat. So you can ask kind of anything. It's basically an ask me anything deal. And thank you guys for making all of this possible. Yes, Jay, the Dolphins are playing tonight. I have high hopes for Tua. I think he's going to have a good night. We'll see. I'm interested to see how that plays out. Thank you, Krista, for being here. What's up?
Yeah, and I know we have some Streamlabs. Don't worry, we're going to read them when we do the Fortnite stream. So we'll move them over there. Thank you so much, guys.
Hey, thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, the only reason I'm able to do this is because of all of you. I know that. You know that. And we all know that. So thank you. I'll be on with Carrie Smith here in about 5 minutes. Talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone. And we're in.